So today we are going to teach Julius how to ground drive in a bit. And Ellen is warming him up with a little bit of lunging in the bit. He's been doing this for a couple days now and has gotten pretty used to it. He still pulls a little bit, but he's getting softer in that bit. He's very good at lunging without it, but we like to do all the groundwork in a bit before we ever ride them in a bit. So you learn what that means before you get on them and start doing it. Good. Can you change directions, Ellen? Good. So she's going to switch sides that the lead rope is on for this exercise. Let's do some loping. There you go, buddy. Good. Alright, that's enough. We're not going to wear him out too much yet. So now what we're going to do is we're going to attach some drive lines to the bit. We're going to take that rope off and put two on either side of him. And we'll show you how we attach those. I'm going to stand at his head while Ellen does this so that he doesn't move off. And she can go all around him and get this all fixed up. And if you're new to this and your horse is new to this, we suggest doing it in a smaller area such as a round pen to start. The biggest thing to make sure doesn't happen, well, there's a couple things. You don't want these ropes getting stuck around your horse's feet and them accidentally yanking on their mouth, so watch out for that. We want to keep our lines up. The other thing we want to watch out for is that our horse doesn't turn and do a 360 all the way around to face us, because then they'll get themselves stuck. So here we go. We're going to attach these ropes now. So she's running it through this bottom ring here. So it's down to the side. This will give him a little bit better idea of what's going on. Unclip this lead rope. Good. And she's going to start by getting some forward motion out of him. So she's going to wiggle these ropes at his butt until he moves forwards. I'm going to step away here. He's going to try and follow me probably, because that's what he thinks is going on. Good. So she's going to straighten him out if she can and keep the forward motion going. Good. Yeah, there you go. Then the next thing we want him to learn is a stop. Ellen, go ahead and pull on both reins gently. There we go. And squeeze him into a little bit of a backup. So she's going to pull a little more on that right one so that he doesn't throw his hip out. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. He's going to learn to take a couple steps backwards instead of hiding from that bit. He's thinking about flexing right now because we've been working on that. Ellen, pull a little more on the right one, less on that. There you go. Release. Let go. Let him go a little bit more. He's going to get a good release for trying that. Good. He's just not sure if his feet are supposed to move right now. Good. Let him all the way go. Good. So he's just getting confused a little bit and just trying to hide from that bit. But he'll learn it's okay to take steps backwards. Now they're going to go forwards again. See if you can take him out to the right. Good. See, she's picking up on that, or sorry, the left. She's picking up on that left rein and tapping with that right rein. Now she's going to do the opposite to try and straighten him out. Let's get some forward motion before we work on turns. Good. Good. There. See when he's doing the right thing, see how loose those reins are? Good. See if we can get him a little bit straighter. Good. And let's just get some forward motion because he's kind of lagging behind her a little bit. Yeah, let's do another turn off this fence. Good. Don't ask so much, he's overturning. There we go. Take him to the left a little bit. Just got to learn how much to ask him because he's actually doing pretty good. Take him straight for that red, white, and blue jump. Good. Good. Now squeeze him to a stop gently. And go straight to the back up. He's fighting it because he doesn't know what he's supposed to do, so she'll just keep asking. A little bit more. Straighten his head out, Ellen. Bump him. Don't lean into it. You're just giving him something to pull on. Bump, bump, bump. Gently. 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 Bump, bump, bump. Don't lean, Ellen. Bump. There you go. There you go. Now release. I don't want you to see you leaning on that bit. That's too much in his mouth. Let's walk him forwards to the right around this green jump. Get forward motion before you start turning him, or he's going to turn all the way around like that. Good. Forwards, forwards, forwards. We need the forwards part before we can get to the turn part. There we go. Let's try another stop. And bump him gently backwards. Gently. Gently. Bump, 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 bump. There you go, release. Now let's let him sit a minute. Next thing I want you to do is put him on a circle around you. Alright, go ahead. So put him forwards and then turn him. Forwards, forwards, forwards. Oh no, don't lie down, don't lie down! Push him forwards, there you go. When he gets confused sometimes he's like, lay down now? There we go. Now she's going to put him on almost a little lunge circle. Good. He's a lot better at this because this is what he knows. Let's see if we can get some trotting out of him. So she's going to bump him with that rein that's behind his butt. There you go. Get some forwards motion. Nicely done. Very nice. See how much nicer that is? This isn't as new to him because he's been lunging in the bit. Let's see if you can squeeze with both reins to get him to stop. Squeeze. He's going to fight it because he's not sure what this is. Squeeze gently. Squeeze. Keep squeezing. Good. Now she's going to turn him to the outside by pulling that left rein. Good. Very nice. And bump on that right one to get some forward motion. Put him on a left circle. Don't let him turn around. There you go. There you go. Good. And jog. Very nice. Let's do another change of directions. Did you already change? Yeah. I wasn't looking, that's awesome. Did you good? Yeah. Good. We should have started with this stuff. I forgot, but we usually start with the circles because that's easier. That said, Julius is pretty teachable and he did the other stuff pretty well. Let's take him out on some straight lines again. Or wait, have we jogged? Yeah, we've already jogged him this direction. Let's take him out on some straight lines. Go ahead and weave some of those jumps. So for those of you who might be wondering why we're doing this exercise, is because Julius is getting ready to be started under saddle. He's coming 3 now. He's matured a lot since I've had him. And he has found his forever home, hopefully. We're still pending on the paperwork. It just takes a while because it's run by the government. And he'll be started under saddle here before he, or not here so much. He'll get his first ride at this place, probably. But he'll be started under saddle with me before he goes to his new home. Very nice! This has all been one long cut. So y'all can really see how quickly he's learned. He didn't really pick up on this at the beginning, but now he's doing great. Let's squeeze him to a stop. Gently. I don't want you to see you leaning on those reins. Bump, 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 bump. Good, bump him backwards. Back. Tell him back, he knows what back means. Back. Little bumps, not big pulls. I want you to bump, 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 like that. That's a little bit easier to do and harder for them to lean on when you just do little vibrating bumps. Okay, start walking again. Good. See if you can walk him over some of these jumps. That would be fun, huh? Not the big one. So this is a great exercise for teaching steering to a horse before you do their first ride. Generally, it makes the first ride so much easier. Good job! Go to the yellow one. I'm going to do a full jump course. In general, the more you can teach them for the ground before you do that first ride, get them started under saddle, the better it's going to go, the quicker they're going to learn. Now go around the purple one. Oh, wrong way around. Go to the green. After the green one, I want you to practice another stop. Bump, 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 bump. Good. Now bump him backwards. Little bumps. Bump, 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 bump. Good. I'm going to step in here in a second and show y'all how I would do the back up, because I do it a little bit differently, and I want y'all to see that. But this is about enough of a lesson for him today. He's doing really well. So I wanted to show y'all a little POV of how you control your reins. See, when he's going like to the left like this, you can see this one's much shorter than my right hand. Go to do it. Hey, I didn't tell you to start jogging. Good, so I'll squeeze on those until he settles. When we go to do a turn, I'm going to have to let this one go like that. reach forwards, make the right one shorter, like so. I'll show you again. Turn to the left. Reach forwards for this one while I let this one go. The hardest part about teaching ground driving is being able to control your own reins. When I squeeze them to a stop, both hands, I put little vibrations on this line. Good. It's going to be a little bump in his mouth. Good. Anytime he tries to go forwards after I told him to stop, he'll pick up. Up, 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 up. And I'm going to squeeze him straight backwards. Bump with these little vibrating bumps. I'll get a little bit more. Good. So he takes a step backwards. So it's again, here we go, little vibrating bumps. Bump, 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 bump. I'll get a little bit more. Good. So he takes a step backwards. And I let them out like this. Here we go, one more time. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Good. So we always start, I always squeeze a little bit first. That should be what he backs up to. When he doesn't, little bumps, bump, 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 bump. Good, until he gives me a little try. Here we go, squeeze first. Bump, 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 bump. Little bumps, up to big bumps until he gives me a try. Good boy. And he's still learning, so he's playing with the bit a little bit. And he's trying to avoid the bit a little bit because he thinks that'll take the pressure away. When he tucks his chin to his chest, that's him trying to take the pressure away and kind of hide from the bit. We want him to realize that, see how he's tucking his chin like that? Bum, 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 bum. He's trying to hide from it. Good. The pressure will go away the second he moves his feet instead of trying to hide from the bit. Just because he gapes his mouth open like that and tucks his chin doesn't mean there's a lot of pressure going on. He's just trying to find an answer to get rid of this pressure. Good. Up, 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 up. But as soon as he puts his feet backwards, instead of trying to hide behind this bit, that's when the pressure goes away and all that funny business with the mouth and the tucking of the chin will go away because he'll realize that he doesn't even have to try that. He just has to move his feet backwards. And eventually he'll get really soft and not feel the need to hide from this bit. So that's about all I wanted to show y'all today. He did a great job. This was a great first lesson for him. And we'll pick it up another day. So stay tuned.